Good evening, everybody. Now then, so this is a very spontaneous meditation because I wasn't planning on coming in today, but I was talking to someone today and I was thinking about them and I thought really what they could do with is not just a normal full moon meditation, which I've done before, but actually what's called a cord cutting meditation. So for anybody who doesn't know me, my name is Lisa and I am the Mummy Whisperer, and I help mums and also sometimes dads help them to enjoy being around their kids and creating their dream life. So it's a full moon, and it's a big full moon today because it's also we just had the spring eclipse, so there's a strong old energy. So whenever you're actually watching this meditation, you'll get that full what's the word, chunk of energy in with this meditation as well. Hey Sally, nice to see you. So on a full moon, I always recommend that what you actually do is sit down, spend a little bit of time writing down everything that you want to get rid of. It's very much an energy of, you might actually have found that you're quite energetic and decluttering and clearing stuff out already. So full moon is really good for decluttering. It's really good for you deciding what you no longer want in your life. And so this can be thoughts, behaviors, habits, patterns, situations, people, all sorts of different things. And it's about just really making that decision. You know, this is the full moon, we're getting rid of these things. And then what we do is we do a meditation to just strengthen that choice and also make it have an energetic clearing. And then what I like to do is I like to rip up the piece of paper and burn it under the full moon. Always do it safely outside. If you can't, you can always just rip it up and pop it down the loo. Now, this meditation is going to be similar but slightly different. This is going to be very, very focused on what's called cord cutting. So we're not just letting go, we're letting go of ties to things that are now no longer good for us, good for our soul, good for our health, and so on. And don't worry, I know the majority of you watching here are going to have kids. We're not talking about the kids, although sometimes we do need to actually step back from our kids a little bit. You know, they grow up, we need to learn to give them a bit more space. So there can be that. This is more about new starts, re-looking at the relationships, work relationships, friendships, sometimes partnerships, and so on. Now let's get real. One meditation could miraculously shift things. Often it doesn't necessarily shift things straight away because there can be physical things that bind us. But if the energetics of it are cleared, if the history, if there's healing done, then it helps to create the physical reality. It helps to make the physical reality much easier to let go of. And also all relationships have different layers, like onions, like an onion layer. So sometimes it's just about knocking different parts off. So as you're looking at relationships, then you might be looking at different aspects of relationships that you're no longer up for. So for instance, you might have friends who take more from you than give to you. So you might just be saying, I'm not up for that anymore. And that could shift some of your relationships into a more balanced situation, and it could actually move some people out. Action is, of course, always needed. You know, follow your instinct, follow your heart, follow the little hints that come, you know, those little bits of intuition, those little bits of instinct. So when there's somebody really, really nice who pops up and you think, oh yeah, I'll invite them for coffee as a friend or whatever, then do so. And when there's somebody in front of you having done this clearing who you know does tend to take more energetically from you, and your gut says, do you know what, I really don't want to go and spend time with them because time is valuable, then don't. Okay, so all I'm saying is that every meditation does need to be backed up maybe by a bit of action as well, but this can really help shift. And you can keep doing this meditation at any point in time. It's just that it's really strong around the full moon time. But if you have something that really needs shifting, you might want to do it maybe once a week instead. Now, I keep most of my meditations really very grounded, and I don't talk much about the spiritual side of things. But for this one, we are going to call in a little bit of additional help. Now, if you have any particular beliefs, you can replace any of the people, angels, beings, additional help. You can replace them with whoever you would like. So you could just ask for God's help, the universe's help, whoever suits you. Okay, so it's down to you as to what your intention is. This is not meant to override any religious beliefs you might have. And as always with meditation, please don't do them in the car. That's not very sensible when you're driving or operating heavy machinery. It's fine if you do it while you're asleep by lying down, because you might fall asleep. That's okay. It will still help you, and you can do it again another time. Okay? Okay, so sitting in a relaxed position. I don't sit up too straight, but I do like my back to be straight so the energy is going clearly up and down. Let's take a couple of deep breaths. Now then, imagine that there is a cord going from your feet down into the ground, all the way down through the rocks and lava into the centre of the earth, connecting to the crystal at the centre of the earth. And then imagine there's energy coming up through those roots, all the way up through the earth, back into your toes, into your feet. And as they come in, they're relaxing you. So relaxing your legs, moving all the way up, relaxing your hips, all the way up into your body, all the way up your spine, relaxing your spine into your shoulders, letting go of all the weight of the world on your shoulders, all those responsibilities, letting the energy go down your hands, into your arms, hands and fingers, up into your neck, all the way up into your head, relaxing your forehead, your eyebrows, your eyes, your nose, your cheeks, your mouth, your chin, jaw, ears and throat. And then imagine that there's a pure healing light coming down from above, coming all the way down into the top of your head. We're cleansing your crown, your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth, so you can see and hear and sense what is best for you in this world, in this life, and what isn't in your best interest, not in your soul's purpose interest. Flowing down into your neck, cleansing your throat, enabling you to be clearer about who you are and express yourself in any relationships and situations that you find yourself. Flowing down into your shoulders, down your arms, hands and fingers, letting go of any responsibilities that aren't yours. Flowing down into your heart, cleansing away old hurts and pains. Just making way for the potential for forgiveness. Forgiveness is not about saying that something was right. It's about letting go. When we have a lack of forgiveness, it means that we ourselves are creating an attachment or a cord to someone that we no longer want in our life. Forgiveness is about us. It's about us letting go, no longer putting energy into that place, no longer wasting our energy on it. Doesn't mean it was right, it just means that we're letting it go. So let that cleansing light heal your heart. And then it's flowing down below your heart to what's called the solar plexus area, just below the bra line. Letting go of anything any worries, any thoughts, any beliefs that reduce your sense of power and confidence. Then flowing all the way down into what's called your solar plexus, which is just below your belly button. Cleansing anything that stops you from stepping into your creativity and your feminine power. And remember that even men have a feminine power, women have a masculine power. It's about being a balanced person. Letting that energy flow down into the pelvis area. It's an important area for the sense of security and stability. Letting go now of anything, any situations, anybody who destabilizes us. Anyone who constantly pulls the rug from under our feet in order to control a situation. And letting that cleansing energy now flow down through your legs, into your knees, enabling us to move forwards with our lives, all the way down into our calves, down into ankles, healing any insecurities there. And all the way down into our feet, down into the toes. And then all the way down through that cord through the rocks and lava and down into the centre of the earth. Now you're connected above and below, safe and sound. Now we're going to call into the room anyone who you particularly would love to be here. So maybe your higher self is the most important, so your soul. And then it depends on whether you prefer the word God or the universe. Maybe you have a particular connection to specific guides. I'd like you to call them in to help you tonight to unleash the power of this super full moon and the spring equinox. Any time of the year you can have new beginnings, new growth, letting go of the old, letting go of the winter and the difficult times. Time to let go and bloom. So now we're going to specifically call in Archangel Michael. He's particularly helpful at helping us to cut cords. And I want you to bring to mind the situation, the people, maybe the types of relationships, habits, old habits that you no longer want, old beliefs. And ask Michael to pull his sword, see this fiery sword, and he's going to be walking around you, cutting through all of those cords, burning through them. Imagine him walking around you, slicing through any cords that are holding back your health, your happiness, your abundance, and your soul's purpose. No more settling, no more distractions. Cleansing and clearing all of that away so that you can see clearly and move forwards with clarity and focus towards the success and the dream life that you deserve, because we all deserve to be happy, healthy and wealthy. Now we're going to ask him to cut any cords from history, from our past. We may have ancestral habits and ancestral cords, potentially even past life cords across different timelines. Anything that is energetically connecting us to situations, people, thoughts and habits that we no longer need. When he's done, just check through your body Is there anything else? Can you feel in your body any connections, any links? Or can you see them all healing now? If there's anything else, you just ask him to cut them. And then you'll see them, the core burning away, and your physical and energetic and etheric body healing. So we ask the full moon now, feel this sparkly silver energy coming down from above, coming down all the way into our physical body, all the way from your head, all the way down to your toes, and then all the way out into your aura, which is the energy surrounding you, healing, cleansing, and bringing in the positive. Always replace what we don't want with something new and positive. So maybe you have a new focus, a purpose that you want to concentrate on, healthier relationships, healthier habits, looking after yourself, self-care. So all that healing coming into the body, and now that's spreading out into your room, all the way into your house, cleansing and healing the energy in the house. And then let's share that healing, let it go out into your town or city, and then all the way around the world, and then out into the universe. So then you thank Archangel Michael and anybody else that you called into this healing. And now you can start coming back into the room. I'd like you to just rub your knees to ground that energy in. Just shake your feet on the ground a little bit. You can wriggle and so on. Oh, I've got a little message there. There we go. So now we're back in to the room. Now then, hopefully that was a really helpful and healing meditation for you, to help you to let go of anything that you particularly felt was holding you back in any places. Any questions at all, please do just ask, and come and join my Facebook group, Create Your Dream Life with a Mummy Whisperer. In there I've got a free course. It's a free 5-day course called Reset to Self. So it's about you coming back to yourself, remembering who you are, looking after yourself. Very, very simple. 4 days is already in there, and I'm adding the 5th day tomorrow. So if you're watching this on the replay, that meditation should already be in there. And that's a very strong, powerful meditation to help you to come back and connect back into your self. You call yourself, your soul, your higher self, just who you are and what you would love to be and do and have with your life. Okay? Thank you for watching. Please do share if you think there's any groups or any people who would enjoy this meditation. Take care, and remember that we all deserve to have the life of our dreams. Bye.